centre, is about to witness a gold medal match in the quad singles. Dylan Alcott against Andrew Lapthorne. Australia against Great Britain. Alcott turned to tennis after being very successful as a wheelchair basketball player, and he's got great vibe and colourful attitude to the sport. He's an aggressive player. Likewise, this man, Andrew Lapthorne, silver medalist in London 4 years ago in the doubles. Now he has a shot at gold in the singles.
Two players just full of character, rock stars of the sport. This one should be really tasty. Amazing story with Dylan Alcott, the fact that he won gold in Beijing in the basketball, won gold already in the doubles, looking to add a third gold to his CV. As for Andy Lapthorne, he has won a silver before, won a silver in the quad doubles in London 2012. Never won a gold though.
Already a gold medalist here in the doubles, as this man is saying. This is one he's been looking for. He's the world #1, and he's a character. He brings attitude to the court, which I think Lapthorne will enjoy, because he does the same. He came out draped in a Brazilian flag,
which I think trying to win a fair few fans as well, get them on his side, get a bit of the momentum going. It's been a good day for Britain so far, particularly on centre court. The men's singles successes for Hewitt and Reid. Is Lapthorne going to make it a hat-trick? I'm sure the British fans will have stayed on this court as well to cheer him on. He looks like he's going to enjoy it though, no matter what, which I'm sure you have to. As I say, what a story for Dylan Alcott. He said he was bullied at school for his disability, and if someone would have told him he would go on to win 2 gold medals in 2
Absolutely. And there's going to be a great rivalry, as much as there'll be rivalry on the court, in the stands as well. Already the volumes being pumped up from the stands. Big Great Britain support all day, every day.
So are you telling me there's a rivalry between the Aussies and the Brits?
Oh, just a mild one. Just a mild one.
I'll of course stay as objective as I can do.
Well, that brings colour, vibe and atmosphere to this wonderful Olympic tennis centre in the centre court here.
I have to say the night sessions have been rather special as well. The crowds have flocked to centre court, created atmosphere after atmosphere, night after night. And those that are here are going to enjoy what should be an absolute cracker of a final. Lapthorne maybe a surprise finalist after his semi-final victory over David Wagner, winning that one 6-3 in the 30s. Very much the underdog today against Alcott, but he has beaten him this year, with him in Melbourne. So beat the Aussie in his own backyard. But since then he's lost the last 3 meetings. He's lost 14 out of the last 18 as well. So it is Alcott who is the favourite for this one. But their last meeting came in France, at the Open de France. And it was a tight one, went the distance before Alcott won it 6-3 in the 3rd. So it may not be too one-sided. It should be thoroughly enjoyable.
Same match conditions as usual on all the lines that covered tonight. Any questions?
Serve first, Dylan Alcott, and now they played each other. They know the score here. They know each other well, and they wouldn't want anything other than to be up against one another in this gold medal match. It's an intense rivalry, and no doubt they're pretty good mates off the court around the world, but this is a little different.
Yeah, you could see by the embrace at the start, you know, the handshake and have a good one, mate. Both of them saying to each other, both of them smiling at each other too. As I said, it's important to enjoy these moments. Finals of the Paralympic Games, it's a special occasion. And of course, there's lots of pressure to go with it, the gold medal at stake. But it's a situation that doesn't come around all that often, and it is the pinnacle of their sport.
This is how Dylan Alcott's advanced to this final. 6-love, 6-love over Fragger Weinberg. Nick Taylor, the multiple gold medalist in the doubles, in just 2 games, and then Lucas Sapoli, 3 games. He's been in pretty dominant form, has Dylan Alcott.
And those aren't bad players either. Weinberg in particular, you know, he's an exceptional quad player, and Nick Taylor, as you say, has won many a gold medal in the doubles competition before. Sapoli, also a very talented player, yet he's brushed them all aside.
Karate, 6'2", 6'3". Heath Davidson, a gold medalist in the doubles with Dylan Alcott, 6'1", 6'2", and then the big fish, David Wagner, in 3 sets of the American in an intense affair. And the emotion that this man brought to that court was quite exceptional. We're likely to see the same again this evening.
He's had a good year at Lapthorne. They're ranked at 4th in the world. He's a former world number 2, which he achieved in 2013. He's got a couple of tournament wins to his name, winning in Bolton and Melbourne. He's also been runner-up in 3 other tournaments in 2016. And he's going to be backed to the hilt by the British Army again, as in they're here. They were here for Gordon Reid, they were here for Alfie Hewitt, and they're going to make plenty of noise to get behind Andy Lapthorne as well.
The demure Australians.
Has those 2 words ever been used together? I'm not sure.
Well, they're quite passive at the moment. They're saving perhaps their voices for later in the match, but great support for all the players out here. There's perhaps a more vocal sector of the Australian support.
They're Brazilians, aren't they?
Wonderful, the collection of nations around the Paralympics here. No doubt about who they're supporting.
Yeah, of course, the Brits have a great record in the quad singles as well. Peter Norfolk, an excellent player, retired, has won a couple of golds for Britain before the sport. Australia looking to win their first gold in the quad singles.
Men's singles gold medalist in David Hall back in 2000. So the quad singles gold medal match, Australia against Great Britain. Dylan Alcott, the world number 1, against Andy Lapthorne, the 4th seed in this tournament. This 1 gold in Sydney in 2000. And the next gold medal on the wheelchair tennis court came in the men's doubles, the quad doubles here. Keith Davidson and this man Dylan Alcott on the doubles, Wagner and Taylor.
But what a year Dylan Alcott has had in 2016. He's only had 1 loss, but guess who that was against? Andy Lapthorne. Streak that Lapthorne is no doubt desperate to end, and having beaten him once already this year, he should have plenty of belief, especially after that win in the semi-finals as well against David Wagner.
Yeah, I mean, this is the tournament of ending streaks, isn't it? David Wagner and Nick Taylor out for the doubles. Canada, who had won 13, 14 matches in a row, was bumped out of the men's singles, so perhaps this is it. Lapthorne is certainly up for it, and we keep going back to this theme, but it is one of the major factors in this wheelchair tennis is the Great Britain team. And Lapthorne fed off the success of Gordon Reid and Alfie Hewitt in getting to the singles final as well. He's got a gold medal already. He'll feed off that. That's these are two determined, focused professional sportsmen who take their jobs very seriously.
And there'll be plenty of drama too.
Yep, they are playing on the biggest stage in their sport.
The battle's already started in the stands. They're soon to get underway on the court too.
That's a shot of energy for Andy Lapthorne.
Oh, sounds more like a football match than a tennis match at the moment.
Well,
almost like a Davis Cup atmosphere. And this one should be pretty special.
he's used to it as a wheelchair basketball player. Already, I think we're seeing a bit of the psychological game going on out here. Time was called a while ago. Lapthorne's been rolling around on his side of the court, and Dylan Alcott, when time was called, went to the chair. And so he's now going to come out.
That's so like that though, like that reaction, little wry smile, not getting overawed with it, just still trying to enjoy the moment.
This is it, it's a gold medal match in the quad singles. Dylan Alcott against Andrew Lapthorne, Australia and Great Britain for the gold medal. Alcott to serve.
Start so important, particularly for Andy Lapthorne. As I say, it's a lot about belief ending this man's winning streak. So the fact that he's beaten him 3 times in a row. Alcott.
Dylan Alcott does provide his own soundtrack for his shots, and pretty decent ones there as well already.
He took that backhand so early.
Come on, baby.
If you're wondering what the difference is between men's singles in the open and the quad singles, incidentally, it's an impairment to the playing arm as well as to the legs. So both of these players playing with their weaker arm.
Baby.
Well, that's a really impressive first game. Hell to love, Dylan Alcott. He said he can put us out of a job here. You know when he's hit the ball and you know when he's won a point as well.
Yeah, getting the crowd going too. I think he knows exactly what he's doing as well out there. He knows that they'll help him all the way. Really positive start for the Australian. Back come the British crowd though. Can they get this man going? Again, just taking his time. Alcott. Didn't really do enough with the approach there. Left himself a little bit exposed, Lapthorne, and Alcott just saying thank you very much.
Just out.
First point, though, for the Brit.
Didn't get himself in a good position there. One of those tricky balls, first bounce, second bounce, and just didn't collect it. Use of the court to space is superb. Again, his experience as a wheelchair basketball player must not be underestimated in terms of his ability to...
Good effort. Well, just to get a racket to that one, let alone nearly get it back in play. All the noise and the drama are on centre court. Lapthorne, they're looking pretty cool at the moment.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Just opening it up.
Yeah, just took it a fraction late.
Yeah.
Let it come onto the racket, and that gave him that much more of an angle to go on the inside out. Lovely.
Every time he's encouraging himself, he's giving himself a pump. It's break point, chance for 2 love.
Rarity.
Yeah. That one other missed forehand, but just really unforced error from Dylan Alcott. Deuce. Brilliant. He knew exactly what it was about there. Took the serve early.
Again, this is the movement up the court. That's a fascinating volley, isn't it? It's almost a reverse backhand. Such control, though, from the Australian. It's a nice 1-2 punch from Lapthorne. A really good serve to open the court up, and he made sure he took the forehand early. On that occasion, just rushing Alcott into the error.
He's showing good composure, isn't he? Break point down there. Kept it all in control.
Phil, this is a really important game, in particular for Lapthorne. Just feel if Alcott can go into an early lead, it will feel like a long way back already with the run that he's on. With their head-to-head record.
There's the first show of real emotion from Andrew Lapthorne. He took that forehand so early and clipped it nice and clean.
And depth was key as well. Just no time to react to that one. Bouncing right in front of Alcott. so often about who can get the first strike in here. Whoever's getting themselves up the court early and taking the ball early is predominantly winning the point, and Alcott doing a great job of it here.
He didn't want that double fault, and on the fourth point time of asking, Alcott gets the break.
And you look at the reaction from Lapthorne already, looking a little down. Made some good points in that game, but Alcott just too strong.
Strike Alcott. Simple stuff, really. He makes it look simple.
Yeah, nothing complicated about this point. Serve out wide, open the court up, and then just stroke the next ball into the open space.
And it is as simple as you say, but you've got to get it in the right place,
yes.
haven't you?
Yeah, it's the beauty about these, the world's best. They make it look easy.
That's good. That is brilliant. Brilliant.
You've got to love the little reaction as well from him afterwards. Just to clench of the fist, nothing too much, as if to say, yeah, I do this shot every day. Beautiful lob.
Lob, just a real winner from Lapthorne, really, but it's just planted a little seed of confidence in him. No doubt in Alcott's mind. He's I think anything but a doubter. Just adds to the spice here. 30-15, 50-30.
Just struggling a little to get top spin on the ball. The serve with a lot of slice. As you can see there, his ball toss is out to the right. It just means he's not able to really hit over the ball. So it does lead to mistakes like that one. They can drift out the back of the service box. Big chance here then for the Brit.
Back-to-back doubles. That is just remarkable. He was so far behind the baseline, and as he played, he stole in. He brings such a dynamic approach to the game.
That's a magical shot. The speed that he was going, even Lapthorne can appreciate the quality there. The speed that he was going, yet the touch he applied as well. It's magnificent.
Still break point.
It was a real piece of improvisation from Lapthorne to get the serve back, but it gave Alcott a lot of time to wind up big on the forehand.
game. Lapthorne's playing a lot deeper. He's retreating a metre or two further back behind the baseline, more defensive. Has paid off. Oh, he's overruled the umpires overruled the line call, and it is break point again, Lapthorne.
It's vital that he gets himself on the scoreboard, Lapthorne. He had a couple of game points in the previous game. One did look just wide, so maybe a good overall from the chair umpire, Gigi Gregory. Gutsy second serve that was from Alcott.
Wasn't it just? He really put himself out there. Wide, almost on the line.
Frustration for Lapthorne. Thinking, I've got a second serve here.
Yeah.
He was put straight on the back foot.
Quite amazing, and applause from Lapthorne on the other side of the court, and well there should be. That is one of the shots of the tournament. Powerful forehand, look at this.
And that is why he is world #1. Just quite sublime touch. How low down he took it and kills it dead.
When you saw him going into the net, he said, what are you doing? He knew exactly what he was doing. Brilliant play. Finally has a point for a 3-love lead. The same serve that worked, the second serve at the same court. Previous point. Oh! He can have a smile as well. He misjudged that.
I've seen it a few times. It's difficult because if you don't get the roll right, you lose momentum, and then it's very difficult to move after that once you've slowed down that much. We've seen how good he's been when he's come forward at speed. On occasion getting it wrong on a slower one.
That is brilliant. Brilliant.
It's so good. Such awareness of where his opponent's going and moving. Chiseling it in behind and onto the line.
Oh, he's given Lapthorne another opportunity.
I feel that one he really should have made. Lapthorne didn't pick it, he was moving the other way.
Comes back hard, he hits it back harder.
Wasn't a bad return at all from Lapthorne, you know, straight down the middle, lots of depth, decent amount of power, but on the rise. That is some backhand.
And that is some serve to hold out a really protracted game. He had to dig deep, full break points, and he's seen them off and held serve with an ace.
Yeah, that's a huge hold, and it's going to be a big body blow to Lapthorne, who could have easily won the last two games, but both have gone the way of the top seed, Dylan Alcott. You have to say he's playing the more aggressive tennis right now. Needed something special to close the game out and found it. First ace for the Australian.
Dylan Alcott has the early advantage in the first set here in the gold medal match. He's 3-love up over Great Britain's Andy Lapthorne. Feeling that Andy Lapthorne's just soaking up the pressure at the moment. Alcott's such a powerful force on the court. He makes a noise, he talks, he's an all-action player. And Lapthorne is just letting it happen for the moment.
Yeah, that's why I feel it was crucial that really he won one of those 3 games, because I think, yeah, he hasn't overreacted. Lapthorne is doing the right things, but the fact he's come away from 2 tight games with losing both of them, you just hope he continues to believe in himself and believe in his own ability against someone who's won 31 matches in a row. But really, you have to give all the credit to Alcott, who's played some awesome tennis already in this one.
Doesn't he just ooze confidence? You look at him sitting out there saying, I'm the boss of this at the moment.
Wouldn't you, though? I mean, if you'd won a gold medal in basketball and then a gold medal in tennis.
Yep, bring your A game. And let's see what we can do. So, A for Andy. He's about to serve.
I wonder if in 4 years' time, incidentally, whether Alcott will be playing another sport.
Looks like he might be a useful wheelchair rugby player
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. Well, he's certainly got the attitude, isn't he? I don't think he'd pull out of a challenge.
No. Good serve for Lapthorne.
It's important that he gets on the board as quickly as possible.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, again, just waited here. Wanted to see where Alcott was moving. Took it on the second bounce, but took it early, which means he was able to get that little bit more power on the ball. Back in behind his opponent.
Trying to be aggressive, as is his nature in terms of the way he plays the game. Take it early, push that wide. 2 points for Lapthorne to win his first game.
Just worry for Lapthorne, because he'll start turning into a mental block within closing out a game. Of course, he's had game points in the last 2 games.
Nice and deep.
I'm just not sure what Lapthorne was looking to do here with this ball. Not sure whether it was an attempted drop shot or whether he was looking to play it in the corner. In the end, it was neither one nor the other. For a man of this quality, that's just too easy.
He just puts it away. Use. He's going for the lines. He knows how dangerous it is to drop it short in the serve. This man. Oh. You won't be delighted with that.
He did everything right, but put the ball away.
There we go.
It was a big point to win. If he can just take this game, if he's back in this set, if he is to be broken here, it's a long, long way back.
so close. It was a remarkable shot, but just out, and Lapthorne is on the board.
Yeah, vital game for him to win. 3 juice games in a row. He had to win one of them, and he has done. You can tell by his reaction. He feels that that is a big moment. Still very much in this opening set.
He has spent a lot of time in communication with his corner, if you like. The coaches turning and talking, shouting, gesticulating.
Of course, Andy Murray, everybody tennis does that a lot. Interestingly enough, Andy Lapthorne doesn't list Andy Murray as his influence. Novak Djokovic. Not sure what Murray thinks about that.
That's a pretty useful serve, my word. A second ace from Dylan Alcott. Absolute beauty. Look at the work he's put on this thing.
He cuts around the side of the ball, and as soon as it bounces, it just moves away from Lapthorne. Fair amount of pace on it too. A little bit of wrist snap.
Well, he follows that up with a double fault. That's too good.
That's just a wonderful shot from Andy Lapthorne. And there's the smile afterwards. I mean, this is just gorgeous. Look at it. And even Alcott, who's super fast around the court, can't get there. Just cutting underneath the ball, putting a bit of side spin on it as well, so it bounced away from his Australian opponent.
Clearly something they've been working on, because the way he smiled up to his coach. Look, you see, I have learned.
It's a good body serve, cutting it into the body this time. We've seen the one swinging away from his opponent, that time swinging into him. A couple of times now he's just got Lapthorne into a tangle here. He gets the chair to move a little bit into the serve. Momentum into it.
Yeah, too good. Took it quite nice and early, and the depth was the killer for Alcott.
I think it wasn't out of the, wasn't off the strings anyway. Apologising to Alcott after this one, so maybe got a bit of fortune. But that's the bit you pay for, right? Might as well use it.
He didn't want that, that is for sure. Great point for Lapthorne. Hopefully, he won't look to regret that. He shakes his head. He knows these opportunities don't come around too often against a man of Alcott's caliber. Brilliant. Taking it early again inside the court and daring it out of reach, and the depth is key. There's Heath Davidson on the left, the doubles partner for Alcott.
It's a better return from Lapthorne. Just want to shake his head on the previous point. He's just bunted it with no spin up the middle of the court. Got a bit of backspin on the ball, kept it low over the net, got it to skid low.
Big shot from Lapthorne.
No doubt about it, Alcott prefers his forehand to attack. If Rick can find a way of getting it away from his forehand and testing out that backhand a little more, then could be the key to success for the world number 4.
No, he's missed it. There's the break for Lapthorne. He's right in here now.
Can't help but love every moment of this. The emotion on the court. Such competitive, great spirit. And you just wondered how big the previous game was for Lapthorne. Got himself on the board, given himself some belief, and wins 2 juice games in a row now. And it is very much game on again in this opening set. Delight for the Brit.
So Alcott taking the gamble and coming up to the net, putting the high forehand out, and he leads 3-2, but Lapthorne has just broken. Come out to serve. Real battle we got on our hands here. It's lovely to watch.
The only thing you sometimes worry about when you see players with the fist clenched and everything like that is that they don't use up too much energy with the celebrations. But it's great to see such emotion on the court. As I say, these 2 rock stars in quad singles. They just transcend the sport. You can't take your eyes off both of them. The tennis that they play. Big service game now for the Brit.
Yeah, brilliant return, just poking it deep. That backhand corner. Well, the previous shot was deep and out of reach. This one with so much angle and dip as it went over the net. 17th winner, my word.
In so many matches this year, Alcott is not going to panic. The fact that Lapthorne has won 2 games in a row. Got himself into a good position, but it was an awkward drive volley.
It's the first time we've seen him come up from there now. I love 40. Alcott needs this. Yeah, he certainly doesn't. And that is not the way that Lapthorne was wanting to react to breaking Alcott. He's dropped serve to Love, and the Australian is back in front at 4-2.
Again, showing every reason why Dylan Alcott is the world #1 at this sport. Many players may well have had a little bit of a hangover. Let 2 juice games which you lose go against you. You know, you drop your head a little. Not Dylan Alcott. Right back onto it. It's the game to love.
And he really is playing brilliant tennis, but you can't help wondering the record that he brings in here. As you said, 31 games unbeaten this year. That has to be somewhere in Lapthorne's mind. In the match against Wagner, he was far more aggressive and positive, knowing he's got a really good chance of winning, and he did. But this is a different battle.
He's just making it look easy, isn't he? Alcott. His philosophy, incidentally, is he focuses on what he can do, not what he can't. He's showing everyone he can do an awful lot of things on the tennis court. 7 straight points now.
Double fault.
Suppose if ever you want one, that's when you 40-love up. But he's stopped the run of points in a row for the Australian.
He's going at 70% first serve percentage with 4 double faults. Just drops it to 68. Still has 2 points for the game here and a 5-2 lead. Yes, he finds the space, the open space on the court. Almost easier than any other player. Absolutely amazing. He pulls him out of play, does Alcott, and then puts it away. Dylan Alcott is into a 5-2 lead in this gold medal match over Andy Lapthorne, and there's full value for it.
There's the variety of shots that the Australian has. Last point really sums it up. It's almost a bounce smash. It was a way of taking the ball early. He's got everything, hasn't he, in terms of his mental strength. He's unaffected by what's going on in terms of what's been previously. As I say, he looks at what he can affect, not what's gone before him. Showing plenty of fight. I just worry that he's not quite got the aggressive game to cause Alcott all that many problems, and you feel it is on the Australian's racket, and he's got to hope that the Australian probably has an off day, and right now it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But no doubt this man will keep fighting. He's a terrific character.
That was nice and aggressive from Lapthorne on that forehand. Yeah, so was that. A little bit of length, yep.
And you wonder with his back against the wall. And he's just going to play with a little more freedom. I thought the ball was long, didn't it? But doesn't matter in the end.
He gives the baseline judge a good stare. This time's that shot of Dylan as he missed it, and Lapthorne holds to love.
And far more positivity shown by the Brit. Good to see, making something happen. Keeps himself alive in this opening set.
Alcott just a little bit careful because Lapthorne held there fairly easily, and the momentum's been with the Australian. The last 4 games, he's got to keep it going now on serve to take the set, but knowing that Lapthorne will have gained lots of confidence from that service hold.
Just to demonstrate how dominant Dylan is playing.
Yes, again the depth, taking it early. Classic 1-2, serve out wide and then stepping in or moving in and responding with a deep backhand. Brilliant. Gets himself in position. And the execution is spot on. 2 set points for Australia's Dylan Alcott in the gold medal match against Andy Lapthorne. Oh, he'll take it. He will take it. It is the first set to Australia's Dylan Alcott. 6-3. He is the #1 seed. He is the world #1. He's on a run of great form, and he has closed out this first set 6-3.
What an entertaining first set, full of quality from both players, but it's Alcott who was the dominant player really from start to finish. The character being shown by Lapthorne just to try and hang on in there with the world #1. But 22 winners. There's an obscene amount of winners from this man. He's looking to try and attack the ball whenever he can, and it's working right now. He's taking the opening set by 6-3.
gold medal match in the men's quad singles, and that man, Dylan Alcott, has set to lead 6-3. Andy Lapthorne to serve.
Number 15.
So he's set with his fourth double fault.
The difference really in that opening set was the slow start by Lapthorne. It was Alcott who won the first 3 games, and he has to be careful here. That's a wonderful return, spinning into it, taking it out in front. Lapthorne didn't pick it.
Well, he's a master, isn't he, Dylan Alcott? First 3 forehands, he just, in the middle of the court, just bunted them back, and then he started to move Lapthorne around.
He just didn't put a foot wrong in that rally. Wonderful point construction from the Australian. Nothing really that Lapthorne could do. Didn't play a bad point himself.
Well, that's it's rough, because there was someone in the crowd who let out a shriek on his toss. And Andy Lapthorne double faulted, turned around and said, "Thanks for that." That is not good.
Got to try and put it out of his mind, though, and move on to the next point, because otherwise Alcott could run away with this one.
Yeah, there was a picture of him at the end of the first set. Head bowed after he'd lost that point, and he is in a situation where he's battling to see a way out of this.
It's all been about the quality, really, of the world number 1. I was going to say, you can almost understand a double fault, because Alcott's given him so little.
Oh yes, he'll love that. He could really tee off with that forehand.
Alcott just leaving himself a little exposed here. He comes forward with the cross-court volley. Lapthorne taking full advantage of it. That's a fabulous forehand.
Love the follow-through at the back of the head.
Oh, Rafa-esque, wasn't it?
Yes. He's got to do that really now. He's got to really be ultra aggressive and take it on.
So much topspin on the ball. It's a good job too, because any less and it would have drifted long.
Net for six.
Split the centre service line. Lapthorne thinking it was wide.
He wasn't alone. Thought it had gone wide, but it certainly was on the line. And another ace for Dylan Alcott. Third.
Lapthorne is just having a word here with the umpire.
All sorts of things getting into his mind here. And he's got to try and manage them all and focus on the job at hand, and then is to try and unsettle the man on the other side of the court rather than himself.
Two really good serves though. Alcott is using that slider into the backhand side really effectively. Is the Australian testing out that stretch backhand of Lapthorne.
Alcott's dominance continues. And the handy Lapthorne was not able to find a way through little Alcott. It's 6-3, 2 love. Lapthorne to serve.
Good serve there from Alcott. He got it away from Lapthorne's forehand. Big forehand returns early on in that game.
That is the weapon that he can employ so effectively when given the chance.
Just swiveling the chair into this one. Look at that on the pivot. Plenty of momentum behind that forehand. Punching strike.
Not going to get to that one. That's better from Andy Lapthorne. Oh, grin on his face. He knows he's up against the best in the world here. He's got to do his best, which is what he just did there, working him across the baseline. Frustration for Alcott now, overhitting on the forehand, just a little eager.
I think that error has come about by the last couple of points from Lapthorne. You know, he's been the aggressor, wanting to wrestle the initiative back, just overcooking.
Hola, por favor.
No. So Lapthorne holds, an important hold for him. No, he's still a breakdown in the set. He seems quite relaxed. It's 2-1, Dylan Alcott with a break in the second set in the gold medal match at the Quad Singles. Andy Lapthorne looking for some form of inspiration from British fans, from his coaches, from anywhere really, because it is this man, Dylan Alcott, who is seemingly on his way to gold medal glory here. He's a set 6-3 and 2-1 in a break-up in the second set. So what has Lapthorne got to try and stop that from happening?
So good. Thing is now, Lapthorne I think almost knows where the serve's going. Alcott just continually cutting it over to that backhand side. There's a better return, but just right into the corner from Alcott with the forehand.
Rolled up there and placed it there better.
And it's nice. Again, the wrong footer.
Yeah, and the change of pace, little jab, and then the roll over the top, bit more force. It's got such a variety of stroke.
This time spraying it long.
Just looking for that line, isn't he? Every time, just no power, really, just placement. Again, placement, brilliant.
It'll be interesting to see if he goes for the same serve here. That's the last 4 or 5 times. He's cut it away to the backhand side, both off the juice court side and off the ad court side. But he's opened up the court the last 4 times from this side. This one was going to the body.
Positive approach from Andy Lapthorne.
I think that is the key for him. He's got to wrestle the initiative back in these points. If he can get his forehand into play, and he's got to go for it.
Shot as that ball went over the back from Alcott. Precious few opportunities on the Alcott serve in this match. And Lapthorne knows just a deuce, he's got half a chance here. Parity in this set. Moves up the court so well and takes it high and early on that backhand.
Well, he didn't panic early in the rally. He had to move a fair way back behind the court. Yeah, it's his movement and his timing that's so good. Look at that, that's above head height, brushing over the top of the ball still.
This time he finishes it off.
A look of pure focus on the face of Dylan Alcott. Such composure at the front of the court.
And the confidence as he comes in to know that he can finish the job up there as well. Another game close up. It's 3-1 Alcott. This man is chasing the game at the moment.
British fans are still trying to get behind him though and inspire a comeback. Really, they've got to hope for a bit of a dip in the level from Dylan Alcott. Doesn't look like happening.
Spraying the forehand wide. From his coach's corner. Lapthorne was dancing across there, which at every point. Play that was positive, you could hear it from Lapthorne.
And so many points have been bossed by Alcott. This one, it was Lapthorne who was able to dictate play, manoeuvring the Australian from side to side. He still believes.
And that will give him belief. The hold serve. Beg your pardon. 40 love. Jumping the gun. Get 3 points to hold serve. From Alcott in that game, and Lapthorne is going to have those any day you like, because he's fighting to stay in this match. Dylan Alcott, who has the break in the second set at 3-2. Lapthorne is fighting all his worth to stay in it. plenty of noise in the stands, particularly from the British fans behind Lapthorne.
The momentum is firmly with the Brit now. And that hasn't been the case too often in this match. He's just beginning to get on top of the points. He's manoeuvring Alcott around the court more often. We're seeing that emotion that we saw from him in the semi-finals happen more often too. His character is coming to the fore.
That is a superb shot from Dylan Alcott. We've got used to seeing those high backhands. He needs that. Saying momentum is with Lapthorne.
Well, I think it was the right shot to go for. Not expecting the ball up the line. You can tell there's just a bit more pressure on the Australian now. It's leading to possible errors like that one. 10-15 minutes ago, he wasn't missing those types of balls.
Well, he needs them. I just feel Lapthorne is hanging on to everything he possibly can here. City all desperate times for Lapthorne.
Come on, Dylan!
Haven't heard that for a while. Not since early in the first set.
It's that same formula. Sliced serve out wide to the backhand. It's caused Lapthorne so many issues and problems today.
Centers,
Yeah, brother.
The match is much closer than the scoreline suggests.
Lapthorne doing a better job of staying in the rallies, being aggressive when he has the opportunity to. And if he can get his forehand into play, he is able to dominate.
They're on their feet for Andy Lapthorne because he's got a chance here. He's engineered a break point. This beautiful forehand.
It's all about neutralising the point from the backhand side and then making the most of the forehand. Just like that.
And there it is, a crucial phase perhaps in this match. Andy Lapthorne has broken Dylan Alcott. And given himself a real chance to take this match into the decider. And they're on their feet, aren't they? The British fans are right behind Lapthorne.
Just started to be more aggressive. As I say, it's about trying to work that forehand into play. Backhand's become a little more solid in the last few games. If you remember, in the first set he was 3-love down, brought it back to 3-2, and then the momentum was stopped. Can he continue it in this set?
His part, Alcott is going to go and feel hard at getting that break back straight away. Yeah, they haven't been as regular, those sort of winners, as they were in the first set and the early part of the second set from Alcott's racket.
Just not doing enough with the forehand there, Lapthorne. Far too short. Not able to pounce and rips that one up the line.
Yeah, he saw Alcott come in and just pulled that forehand wide to the backhand side. And Alcott in trouble, couldn't make the clean return.
A better depth. Full top spin on the ball there from Lapthorne with the forehand. It was interesting that Alcott chose to go cross-court there, firing it to the strength of Lapthorne. He just said thanks very much, although sportsmanship by Alcott, just saying good shot. And there's that Rafa finish. It must be something about the lefties.
Yep. It's going to go out. A little nod from Lapthorne. Chance here to consolidate that break and go 4-3 in the second set. No, not what he needed there, that's for sure.
That's such a momentum checker. Won 3 points in a row. You can tell, I understand why he's annoyed with himself there.
Oh, that's quite brilliant. element of surprise. He came in, not an easy shot to make, and he knows it. A little half volley drop.
His magical hand skills, though. I think Lapthorne knew exactly what was coming, but it was just too good.
There it is. Well, Lapthorne, having broken Alcott in the previous game, has given the advantage back. And Alcott is 4-3 with his serve to come.
You do just wonder how big a double fault that was in the previous game for Lapthorne. Love 30 down, got to 40-30, had the chance to win a third straight game. It's Alcott back in front, but it's a fabulous lob from Andy Lapthorne.
Hello. Thank you.
Right into the corner. And this second set continued to meander one way then the other. It's the Australian fans getting behind their man. It's found the line. Look at the determination on the face of Dylan Alcott. He was stretching for it a little, but still was able to get the racket head speed over the ball to generate the top spin on it. But dips it onto that baseline. Well, smart tennis. Just working the opening. Edging ever closer to his first ever quad singles in Rio. Gold, of course, he won gold in the basketball in Beijing. Gold as well in the doubles. Is he going to add another gold to his tally? I think the noise from Alcott said it all. He was close to making that. Not an open court to hit into. With the belief beginning to wane a little for Lapthorne.
No, he's missed it.
Maybe even the greats of the game can feel pressure. He's edging ever closer to that gold medal, but it could be a big miss. Just allows Lapthorne back into this game. More unforced errors for the Australian. And that goes along with a lot more winners. 35 winners to 31 unforced errors as Alcott.
Chance for Lapthorne here, and he knows it. They don't come around often, and he's got an opportunity on the Alcott serve.
Surprising that he wasn't able to get that serve away from the forehand return of Lapthorne. What a chance now then for the 25-year-old.
Missed it. There's the break that he's been looking for.
And this final takes another twist. Alcott could see the finish line at 40-15. It's a little bit further away.
Andy Lapthorne at 4-all. Missed the opportunity earlier in the set when he broke Alcott to consolidate, and he's broken back immediately. Yeah, that's good.
That's so good. Didn't have much of an angle to work with, but was able to create one of his own.
Missed it again. Well, he's normally so solid at the net. He's missed a number of opportunities during this match.
And he's done so much in his career, in both basketball and now tennis. You know, he desperately wants to win this gold in the quad singles. You can see maybe just feeling the pressure a little, Alcott. Lapthorne again, looking like he believes.
Yeah, the momentum is with the Englishman now. Double fault, late call, but double fault it is. The desperation to get back in the match for Lapthorne and the desperation to win it for Alcott, two very different things. And Alcott just showing a little frailty at the moment. This time he made sure.
And Lapthorne's got to be so frustrated because in the previous service game it was the same story. Got the momentum, got himself winning a few points in a row, and then the double fault stopped all that, and it's happened again.
Oh, such a good serve out wide. Did everything right there. And I think Alcott knows he got out of jail there. Because the forehand is usually Lapthorne's real strength, letting him down there. And Alcott is back in pole position at a set and 5-4 with his serve to come. And Lapthorne's got to get all the way up again to break back.